the end of my stint before I became vice president, I was able to pass the extension of the Voting Rights Act for 25 years, and guess what? And convinced Strom Thurmond of South Carolina to vote for it. No, not a joke.
So let's break this down. Near the end of his stint in the Judiciary Committee, before he became vice president, thanks Obama, Congress voted to extend the Voting Rights Act by 25 years. This vote occurred in 2006, and Biden is taking credit for getting it passed, which in itself is a dubious claim because it passed unanimously in the Senate, which suggests that there wasn't the need for a lot of wheeling and dealing. But then there's Biden's claim that he convinced South Carolina Senator Strom Thurmond to vote yes on the extension. Except there's two things you should know. First, Senator Thurmond voted to renew the Voting Rights Act back in 1982, so it's not a stretch that he would have voted to renew it in 2006. Second, Biden claiming that he convinced Strom Thurmond to vote for it in 2006 is impossible, considering that Strom Thurmond died in 2003. Or maybe Joe Biden had that conversation with Strom Thurmond's Force Ghost, I don't know.
We've supported Democrats fighting for voting rights bills since day one of our administration, making sure that we have unanimous support among Democrats in the Senate, which we do. But each and every time it gets to be brought up, that other team blocks the ability even to start to discuss it.
Republicans are blocking H.R. 1, the so-called voting rights bill, because it would make existing photo ID laws in every state illegal. It would eliminate the ability to remove ineligible voters from voter lists. It would make ballot harvesting legal. It would force states to allow felons to vote. In other words, it's an unconstitutional federal power grab, which is why the Democrats want it so badly.
That other team, what used to be called the Republican Party.
And there it is, slandering the Republican Party. So much for Biden's promise to be the great f***ing unifier.
Well, guess what?
What, Joe?
I've never seen anything like the unrelenting assault on the right to vote. Never. I don't think any of you have on this stage ever seen it.
Really? Well, on that stage is Congressman Jim Clyburn, who lived in South Carolina during the real Jim Crow era, where Democrats used poll taxes and literacy tests to prevent African Americans from voting at all. And for Biden to compare having to show a photo ID in order to vote with actual discrimination against black voters just shows what a dishonest and corrupt politician he is.